I dropped my Fruit Loops.
God damn it!
No, I'm kidding. Just keep going. It was a
Jesus.
joke.
You're
I
eating
heard
Fruit
something
Loops?
drop.
I'm not. No, I'm not eating Fruit Loops. That was
I
a joke.
thought you dropped your
Just
cat.
had them in my hands. Is your cat named Fruit Loops?
No, they're imaginary. There is no Fruit Loops.
Oh, it's a brute now. Hello.
I dropped my Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
That was
don't
very
like-
mean.
Oh, his head also beeped. Someone's doing weird, creepy experimental shit in this place.
No,
Oh.
What the hell?
His head beeped. His head totally beeped.
that could have been my clock. I don't know.
No. No. Here we go. Answers. Answers in the computer.
Get some answers. We might get locked out of the computer. Who knows?
Kakarosh.
You're not gonna get locked out of the computer.
Well, I'm not going to have any resets. Oh my god.
I know, but you're too good. You're too good at this.
You're just
I did
too-
mess up once.
Alright.
Disabled chips.
I've used material from the small explosive cache.
You did?
Uh-huh. I was gonna read it, but I forgot you don't like that.
I don't.
Huh.
So, can you give us the summation then, Piff?
I can.
Right. I would like to do it a little bit later, but did you hear that beep?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
after I went off the computer?
No.
Right.
There's a beep after you went off the computer. Okay.
Maybe it didn't. I don't know.
I heard it.
Alright. Anywho, that's fairly important to note. I guess I'll explain it now.
Yeah, like what did the message say? At least for those of people
Alright.
who are like far away from the computers or weren't able to read it in time.
Okay. That basically said that there's a chip that is trying to be implanted into these ghouls to pretty much be like mind controlled. What's the name of that movie?
What, Logan's Run?
No, the movie that they had like a prison full of people who had exploding collars.
That's no. That's
The island?
no, it's not the island. That's Battle Royale.
Battle
Yeah,
Royale. It was the school children. Yeah. No, not a building. It was kids.
Well,
Yeah,
the second one was a building.
I
Oh,
got a different impression from the message though. He said that he was running experiments and that he implanted chips to further safeguard himself from his own experiments, and that if he wanted to, he could blow them all up at the same time, and he hoped that that doesn't have to happen.
Right.
Maybe
Maybe I was remembering another message.
But you disabled all the chips, so now they won't explode anymore.
Well, no. Do you remember you hear that beep?
Yeah,
Well, that was a safeguard.
yeah. They blew up all of the chips, so anything that was alive is now dead.
As you can see, probably by that super mutant on the floor back there.
Oh. Do you get experience for it?
No.
Oh.
Sometimes I do things just to make it.
So if you don't go on that computer, would that super mutant still be alive?
Yeah,
Neat.
yeah. It's interesting. I actually read the message because I wanted to know about it. I didn't remember this place too well. I did remember the beeping though.
I speak for the lazy ones who are too far away from the computers right now to read absolutely everything.
Yeah, the last line's the most important for this one.
Yeah, talking about mutants and how they're more valuable test subjects or something like that.
Oh my.
They're also, well, there's this one as well. This one. I can't
Oh,
explain.
okay. This was for mind control, so I guess he was trying to safeguard himself in case his mind control subjects started going crazy and attacked him.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Because when you're playing God, you want to make sure you have a safeguard of head exploding.
You wanna have
Hey, playing God is dangerous.
Hey, like, when you're eliminating free will, you want to completely make sure you're safe, right?
They're ghouls. You know, who's gonna miss them?
Mrs. Ghoul and Baby Ghoul.
Baby ghoul.
Yeah, he also pointed out that super mutants are harder to mind control because they're actually smarter than ghouls, but they're more valuable.
Yeah.
So, I guess that makes sense considering super mutants are actually far more capable of doing damage than ghouls.
And talking.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, that too.
it's a neat like rating system that the game kind of gave the ghouls and super mutants.
Bless you.
That was something.
A rating system, you say?
Yeah, like it pretty much gives you hints and things about the habits of ghouls and super mutants throughout the game. Varying different. I'm not quite sure how to put this. Just like attributes.
Well, yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
interesting considering super mutants and ghouls are both the product of radiation, but a ghoul is basically a human that kind of, well, at least the feral ones are ghouls. Tyler, calm down.
Sorry.
Anyway, ghouls are basically irradiated humans that kind of like lost all of their free will eventually due to too much radiation, and super
Yeah.
mutants actually did, completely mutate into something different.
We'll
Yeah.
get more into their backstory way later in the actual game story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Considering you can actually, if you see like a female ghoul, like especially in Underworld, you can tell that she's actually female, but it's not quite.
It
so
doesn't
easy.
matter because they're all sterile.
Well, that's true, but
I don't know about that. I'm assuming ghouls are sterile though, just because that amount of radiation would have fried up all the eggs and spermies pretty quickly.
I would imagine that's a safe bet that they're sterile. I'm not sure if it necessarily means they have to be, but oh god, it's the surgeon.
He had a rocket launcher. For a second in the dark, I thought that was the extension of his head, and I thought he was weird, but
No,
just had a rocket launcher.
I mean he is pretty weird. He did all this crap,
I
so
wish you could have captured him and interrogated him. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, I wish I could talk to him. Oh well.
oh well, it's true.
Oh well, now he's dead.
Shame, shame, shame.
Now he can't do any
Okay.
more.
Oh,
silly
look, they
experiments.
got a safe. More baseballs.
I wish all the safes had baseballs in them now.
Just to
Right.
troll Tyler.
Exactly. I like how you think.
Thank
That
you.
wouldn't
I
change
like the
my
way I
day too much.
do.
You okay, Tyler? Dude?
No, I'm just processing.
Processing. He's uploading his database to the internet.
Oh fuck, more saves.
What is that, like 3 megabytes?
2.7.
You're right, I was giving him a little bit too much credit.
This is
Okay.
too much memory.
Too much. Saw a lot of alcohol damage, you're right.
Yarp.
You don't know.
You
You don't know what I. You don't know what I done. You don't know what I got.
Alright. Settle
You
down
have
there, Alfie.
alcoholism. That's what you got.
Oh,
And a gym
jeez.
addiction.
I could barely think straight with everyone else not thinking straight.
It's
Oh god.
It's infectious.
Oh, this is such a cluster poop.
You say so.
Oh god.
So what are we trying to get out of this stupid computer?
Information, Tyler. Info.
I get information, but I don't know what else is left to learn about.
Maybe
these
more
guys.
of his diary. I don't know. Maybe
a
find
good
out if
Dear
he's
diary,
like
I
if he has
am-
if he has a crush on John Stamos or something. I don't know.
I
Dear
hope so.
diary, I love
The-
that John Stamos so much. I wish he would come through that door and say hello to me.
Notes on Stefan.
Oh God. Now he's mine.
See, I always thought this was weird. Always. This note.
Weird how so.
He so happy that he captured a glowing ghoul, but he had several of them in here.
That's the thing. It's one of the only times where the this area was actually supposed to be found earlier. What's happening in the background?
That's some metal bowls.
Someone
Sorry.
break into your house?
No.
Is a ghoul coming in and breaking into your house?
I
Is it a
just-
Gobit?
I hope so.
There
Go with.
is a unique clothing on that dude.
One unique clothing.
Can't repair those two glasses together. Darn.
Well, you could always put on the 90 nightwear.
He does have it on. Don't you have it on?
No, he
No, I
doesn't.
have the combat armor on
Oh god.
presently.
Lame.
So yeah, God, what was the name of this area? Red Riders or something like that.
Oh, Red Rider BB guns?
Probably.
Red Rider sounds really familiar though.
It's-
Yeah, they wagons.
I think they do tricycles here.
Yeah, they might do I think it might be the little wagons that you
Yeah,
see around the
wagons.
city and the tricycles. I think didn't Red Rider also make those like little toy cars? Like you saw some like rocket looking cars out in the city that kind of look like they're on a playground. I thought they made those too.
I have no idea. I don't know that much.
Jesus Christ.
The ghouls are making something. They're making spaghetti.
The ghouls are making applesauce loudly.
So they heard
Piff
you
is
were
making.
hungry.
Looks like Piff is making applesauce out of their faces.
Yeah.
Slander in there.
Ooh.
Ooh, and
Faces
you
sauce.
call it Quantum. Wow.
Quantum.
Quantum.
I remember my very first playthrough of this game. I loved finding Nuka-Cola Quantums because that meant I could make Nuka grenades, and they were super powerful.
They really are.
There. Well, I used one, but I'm probably not gonna use another one. Not easy to come by.
For some reason,
No.
it's kind of a waste of a perk, but I really enjoy that one perk you can get in the game that can turn 10 Nuka-Colas to a Nuka-Cola Quantum. So you can just keep making Nuka grenades.
See, that's not a waste of a perk. Then, if you can use it, it's not a waste.
No, that's fair enough.
It's just not a common
No.
combat-y type trait.
Especially since it's like a level 27 or 28 perk. It's,
think it's
way
a-
up there.
20.
Could be a
Two?
29 or 22. Okay, whatever. It's a perk that came about because of Broken Steel.
Yeah.
It's a broken perk. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle.
Which knee do you want to lose?
Left. Shoot me in my ass.
Oh, well,
Oh.
My knee.
I really wanted to get to, I always heard, I'm not quite sure if anyone else has heard this or has whatever knowledge of this, but I've always heard that the
Whatever
knee
knowledge.
takes the, like, if you get wounded in the knee, it seems to be the, like, most painful part in your body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting shot in the kneecap is excruciating.
Yeah,
That's
because
why
you-
mobsters fucking do it.
yeah, well, that
It's-
not being able to
like-
walk sucks.
If you're a goddamn goon and you're like, well, let's shoot in a place that isn't excruciating. Yeah, the kneecaps are definitely probably one of the most horrible places because that's all bone, right? And it's
No, it's got cartilage in it,
Cartilage,
and it's
too.
got and when it gets hit, it tears like it ripples. It just rips the whole thing off. So the only thing worse than that actually is a cracked femur. A cracked femur will make a grown man pass out in an instant. So,
like if the femur, is that the upper part of the leg or the lower part
yes,
of the leg?
the thigh,
The thigh.
the biggest
Oh,
bone of
God.
the human body, and if that cracks, you're gonna pass out. If you didn't pass out already, so you never want that.
So bigger the bone, the more pain, pretty much, right?
Well, it's not necessarily steady and fast, but it takes the longest to heal because it is the biggest bone.
Yeah,
So
makes
you're-
sense.
You can't
Compared
do
to like breaking your pinky or your toe.
Well, if
yeah.
you know, it's funny. If you break your pinky, you'll actually can have a heart attack.
What?
Yeah, there's a nerve in your
Count-
pinky that runs all the way into your heart, and if you have heart rhythm, like a heart murmur already, and you break your pinky, you'll have a heart attack.
See, look at all the knowledge you got. Do you have like a medical background there, Tyler?
No, I don't have a medical background. I have a fighting background. So
would...
that's a technique we know. We can actually induce a heart attack if we need to on a person.
But you didn't know getting shot in the ass was the safest thing.
No, I said I just didn't want to get shot in the ass because I like my ass.
And this has been a PSA of how to effectively threaten people. Here on Piff Series Please.
Hey, you ain't gonna get this information from shitwhere else.
That's true.
Yeah, it's very true.
What are you gonna get it from 5 Second Abs? Oh yeah, went home to the store and sleep.
That's the store and sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's lots of cool things you can do to the human body, though. It's actually quite interesting.
Ooh.
But yeah.
You know, you can feed a man his own heart.
Why he's still breathing?
Friggin' teddy bear.
Kalima. Oh, giant teddy. Hey, it is still pretty big.
Yeah.
You're right, though. It's not as big, though.
No, it's a little bit smaller.
But it's going in the corner.
No,
I don't put Teddy in the corner.
I hope you get the biggest teddy bear in the game.
I might. I know which one you're talking about.
I don't want to ruin it. I just, I hope you get it. That'd be fun.
How may I serve you, master? Good evening, sir. What can I do for you? I once visited a crematorium that gave discounts for burn victims. I'm sorry, sir, If there's anything you require further, feel free to ask, sir.
Something else about combat, and did you know you could also, but then we got interrupted.
How may I serve you?
No, I think Tyler was just saying there's a lot of interesting things you can do to the human body.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's all sorts of crazy techniques you can do that'll make the body, like, freak the fuck out.
Oh.
I forget what it else. Like, you can
Like
shear
poop itself?
I mean, there's ways to do that. But, I mean, you don't want to, because then you got shit all over the place.
Yeah.
There's